Hi, I'm Stan Goldstein with Kates-Boylston Publications. As part of our KB On the Road live series, I'm happy to be joined by Mark Heddy, Sales Manager for KMI Columbaria. Mark, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hello, Stan. Good to be with you.
All right. Tell us, what is new with KMI Columbaria?
Well, Stan, some exciting things. New ownership, and that's what's happening with KMI. About a year ago, the owner of KMI decided she wanted to retire, and so she sold the company to our company, which is Honor Life. Honor Life is a high-volume granite memorial company in California, and we were actually doing the manufacturing and installation for KMI for many years now here in the United States. KMI started as a Canadian company, so all of their work down here in the United States we were actually doing for them. So it's kind of a smooth, easy transition for us to take the company and continue to manufacture and install both in the States and still in Canada as well.
Okay. And what is the difference with a KMI Columbaria niche?
Well, there's several different types of niches and columbariums out there, different materials that are used, from precast granite or precast concrete to all granite. But KMI over 20 years ago kind of pioneered a new technology, which is aluminum structure. And it's marine grade aluminum. It's made to last forever. Everybody asks what kind of warranty we have. We say 25 years, but in reality, the metal is gonna, last forever. And it's engineered to handle the weight of the granite that we veneer it with, as well as statuary on top. Many people will put a large statue on top, and it's engineered to take that weight. But one of the main differences with the aluminum is the walls in between each niche are a lot thinner than the precast or the granite. They're literally 1/8 of an inch aluminum in between each niche. So the walls are a lot thinner in between. And what that means is a lot of times you can get more niches in an area because you're gaining inches as you do, like, let's say if you're doing a long wall, you'll definitely get more niches in, which means more revenue.
Okay, you may have just answered some of my next question there, but what improvements have been made to the product?
Well, actually, there have been quite a number of improvements. When we started the manufacturing probably 5 or 6 years ago, we actually, with our knowledge and experience in manufacturing, we kind of changed and improved on the structural manufacturing of the niches. A lot of that, the families and the client and the cemetery won't really see because it's kind of internal. But there are a couple of things that are aesthetic that I'll just point out a couple real quick. One of the main aesthetic things is the spacing of the niche doors. So with any niche or columbarium structure, there's hardware that holds the niche door in place, and there's adjustment that has to happen over time with movement, taking them on and off. A lot of times those lines of the in between each niche door gets a little off-centered, if you will. So we fix that problem by putting in spacers into the structure itself. So now there's a spacer in between each niche on top, bottom, and both sides. So now that niche door is going to be perfectly, precisely in place forever. So you don't have any more adjustments that you need to do. You're going to have straight lines in between each niche. And that's a big deal aesthetically, because if you go to any cemetery and look at a niche wall or columbarium, the lines are all over the place. And this really solves that. Another quick one is the rosette screws themselves. They have a security head, so it's very secure. For anybody to take it off, you need the special tool to do it. And then also the sleeve that the screw would screw into, that was a welded on piece internally, and sometimes that would freeze up or even break off if you tightened it too tight. So what we did is we changed that to be just a drill and tap into the structure itself, And so now you don't have that problem of screws not working for you, if you will. So we kind of fixed that for all the ground screw that have to open and close the niches.
And does KMI Columbaria do design work too?
Yes, we do. And, you know, that might not be something that people know. A lot of people will just come to KMI or any columbarium company and say, hey, I need a columbarium, maybe a prefab, rectangle, octagon, or whatever. And that's pretty standard and straightforward. But these days, a lot of cemeteries are wanting to do cremation gardens, and they want to spruce it up a little bit and have some design to it. And so they'll hire a landscape architect or somebody who may or may not know much about cemeteries and design. And so we actually bring that to the company with our experience and expertise from the memorial business. And we have landscape architects that we work with that do know how to design a cremation garden. And so we can offer that design build from concept to completion, construction drawings, as well as we do the whole design build, and we can design it, build it, and do all of the construction as well, being a general contractor as well. So yes, we certainly can help people with designing their cremation gardens and within their cemeteries. And even if it's not a full-fledged garden, they just want to have some kind of concept designed of where to put the columbarium and make it look nice. That's certainly something we can help them with.
Okay. And if someone does want to get in contact with the new KMI, how would they do that?
Well, like you said, a lot of the contact information is going to remain the same. We're trying to keep the continuity of the company. So the website is the best way to get all that contact information. And that's simply KMIColumbaria.com. The toll-free number is the same, 866-562-4744, as well as the email, and you can get that on the website as well. And just want to make myself available to anybody directly. You can deal directly with me. I've been in this business for over 30 years and certainly can help you and talk you through your projects. So you can contact us directly and ask for me, and I'd be happy to have a consultation with you.
Great. Excellent, Mark. Thank you so much for joining us on our On the Road series. And enjoy San Diego. It must be nice.
Thank you.
Take care.